It's now up to the Indiana Supreme Court to decide the fate of the state's controversial near-total ban on abortion. The High Court agreed today to take up the case and, for now, keep the abortion law from taking effect. It is the latest move in what has been a contentious fight over women's reproductive rights. This is the published order stating the case involving Indiana's controversial abortion ban law is moving up the ranks to the state Supreme Court, skipping the Court of Appeals, a request from Attorney General Todd Rokita.
The Supreme Court has now ruled in an order saying plaintiffs and respondents, you do not have to go to the intermediate court. You can come directly to the Indiana Supreme Court, and we will decide whether or not the stay should remain in effect with respect to the Indiana abortion law.
Indiana University law professor Jennifer Drobak spoke to me about this latest move by the state Supreme Court and the order it issued holding up a lower court judge's ruling preventing the state from enforcing the abortion ban in the meantime.
Indiana, I thought it was historic that an Indiana district court judge and a Republican judge would come out with the type of reasoning that I think our founding fathers would have found really admirable. That is, we all were born with liberty and a sense of bodily autonomy, and that's what we believe in our country.
For those fighting for this law to be reinstated as soon as possible, the move to skip the Court of Appeals and move directly to the Supreme Court while blocking the law in the meantime has both its perks and drawbacks.
We're grateful that they granted the request to bypass the appeals court because this will ensure that the case is heard sooner, which will hopefully result in the ban being implemented again. And the Supreme Court did decline the Attorney General's request for an injunction to remove the suspension of the ban, which is very disappointing for us.
Melanie Garcia-Lyons is the executive director for Voices of Life.
Now it looks like it's going to be another winter of outreach to women in need, which we're definitely prepared to do, but disappointed of the lives that are going to be lost.
State lawmakers passed the legislation in August. It bans abortions with exceptions for rape, incest, and the life and health of the mother. Soon after, several reproductive rights groups, including Planned Parenthood of Indiana, filed suit against the law. Then, Judge Kelsey Hanlon blocked the law from being enforced, saying, quote, there is reasonable likelihood that this significant restriction of personal autonomy offends the liberty guarantees of the Indiana Constitution.
Judge Hanlon said Indiana is more protective of its citizens' liberty rights. And if she's correct, the Supreme Court may want to enforce that. If she's wrong, the Supreme Court might want to stop her and the plaintiffs in their tracks. So we don't really know yet. Stay tuned.
The state Supreme Court will decide what happens next after it hears oral arguments in mid-January.